Hello YouTube. What's going on YouTube? You know, it's funny, I don't have no fancy studio to be doing my videos in. So you get the old bleachers. There's bleacher over there I do it on too. But I'm in White Deer, Texas. And it's actually funny. He likes to play with the foxes that are down that way. He finds them every once in a while and plays with them. That's not what I'm making this video about. It's just something to throw in there. But anyway, this video is about Dr. Fauci. You know, jab him. He admitted he lied. Admitted he made up everything. He admitted to a lot of different things yesterday. And if you're paying attention, all this information about the pokey poke is actually coming out. That it was fake. It was made in the wheel. Which we already knew all this information that's coming out. It's just actually coming out now. So, hey, come on. But anyways, you got Marjorie Greene that is actually tearing Fauci's head off. There you go. Here's the one question I have. If we're going after Dr. Fauci, we're going after all these people in Congress and all that, the ATF and everybody else, why are we not going after the CIA? You know, the ones that's been causing all the trouble. Why are we not going after them with the same vengeance, basically? The CIA has been doing crimes against humanity since they began, basically. You know, and then also, why are we not going after those families, the bloodlines, that are controlling all this BS? Oh, wait, because a lot of them are Jewish? Imagine that. Oh, you're anti-Semitic. No, I'm not. Anti-Semitic is a made-up word. See, if you have one race of people that you can't talk about, that it's off limits, that make it, it's so unfair. It's so, you're setting them on this pedestal. No, because the Jewish people in Israel are spitting in Jesus' face right now. We crucified Jesus. We did all this. The CIA is pushing propaganda that's anti-Christian or anti-religion or whatever. Hey, stay over here. Hey! But anyways, sorry, yelling at the dog. Why are we not going after these entities, you know, the government agencies that have been using surveillance, AI surveillance, illegally to invade on the American people's privacy? You know, our bank accounts, our information, our social media. Hell, the CIA got found out the other day that you have these agents, or whatever you want to call them in the CIA, to where they're admitting that they set people up. They put people in prison and jail for no dang reason. They call it a nudge. Hey, we nudge them. We set them up. We call it a nudge. So they nudge your criminal record, or make up a criminal record for you, and they get you put in prison. Well, FBI has been doing that. All these different people have been doing that. So actuality, how much has our government been setting up how many people in prison? In federal prison and everywhere else. How many innocent people are sitting in jail and prison right now? Sorry, bug. But anyways, how many people have been set up? You know, I even question Nixon now. You know, Nixon supposedly supposedly had these people from the FBI to break into the FBI building or something. Whatever. Anyways, I question it. Was he actually guilty, or did they set him up, or did they force him to say that I lied? Was it forced? Was it coerced? JFK. Think about that. His family was going against all these people, that were communist, socialist, the Bush family. The Bush family was a communist, socialist family. And Daddy Bush kept saying, we got to talk about the New World Order, or we got to enforce the New World Order. No, this ain't a New World Order. There is no New World Order. And as for the globalists, Klaus, Klaus Schwab and Bill Gates and, families that you don't even hear people talking about, which I got a list of them. Those people that are above the Rothschilds and above all these other people, you don't hear them talking about them. Why is that? The CIA has been covering up for these people. They've been playing, cover up. They use the MIB, Men in Black. Yes, that's a real thing. They use the MIB to cover up all the crimes against humanity that they do, and the crimes against the American people, and the crimes against just all kinds of crimes. Pushing drugs, guns, and everything into our inner cities. Pushing the propaganda, rap music and all this. Remember, music is based on 4 chords. All music is based on 4 chords. I don't care what music you get, country, rock, rap, whatever. It's all based on the same 4 chords. So actuality, it's all propaganda. Why are we not pursuing the CIA for the crimes that they have committed and they have covered up? The buildings they used to use, they flooded. They actually flooded some of them buildings. For what reason? Because they were trying to hide some of the experiments that they were doing. These torture, inhumane experiments. All these different places of the CIA, they get blown up, mysteriously blown up, or they get left abandoned, or they get, flooded or whatever. So you can't get down into them. So actuality, they're trying to hide their evil, wicked ways. So when you got a government that's willing to do anything at all costs, any cost necessary to cover up their wicked ways, you got in Hollywood these mansions that have these secret compartments where they go down and there's a theater. They have that one video of this woman that opens up the floor and the floor goes into a theater, and only the elite supposedly go into this place. And then they talk in this very next video, they talk about child sacrifice. Do they do child sacrificing or human sacrificing in these theaters? What do they do? Do they do SA? I can't say it on here, YouTube. What do they do? What do we actually know? What money has our local government received in grants or whatever to shut the fuck up? They're talking about Trump did hush monies, but yet how many grants have our local government gotten? They put it as grants. Well, we'll give you this grant if yeah, okay. We'll give you this grant if you keep quiet, or if you do what we want you to do. Pass an ordinance, a law, whatever. So actuality, you're sitting there seeing the government using these grants and these loans and these different things, these funds, to go to local government to get everything done that they want to do, and to push this unconstitutional, illegal laws. Heck, look at California. How many grants and how much money are they, how much revenue are they collecting a year in just speeding tickets and all that? But yet the government is giving them grants and everything else on top of that. LA, look at LA Police Department. That's one of the richest police departments there is. Why is that? Why is it so rich? Bel Air, California, Hollywood, all these different ones. Why are they so freaking rich? The law enforcement. Oh, we need this money to do our job. We need this. Do you? Or is it the fact that you guys are taking bribes? See, the CIA has been running around the world, even in Vietnam. I've heard Vietnam soldiers actually say that in Vietnam you'd have CIA show up and these blacklist soldiers, you know, these special mercenary soldiers that are paid by our government, they'll show up and you can't do a thing. The military can't do nothing. You gotta sit back and wait and watch and see what happens. Or if they're told to do something, they better do it, because if they don't do it, they go to prison. Imagine that. The CIA would put you in prison. The CIA thinks that they're above and beyond our Constitution. They're above reproach. They're above accountability. They honestly think that. They honestly think that no one will ever mess with them. So actuality, the CIA has been way beyond for far too long. We need to go through and do these audits of the CIA. How much murder and assassination attempts and everything else, how many crimes has the CIA committed? We don't know, because they've covered it up. Our government has protected them. And the CIA should never be above our Constitution. They should never be above accountability. So if we're going after Dr. Fauci, we need to go after them. We need to go after China. We need to go after anybody that is trying to destroy our country. Anybody. But y'all better start educating yourself on the crimes against humanity that the CIA has committed. Because if you don't understand it, yeah, they're just going to keep in the closet and in the dark. And then when you end up being put in jail for some dumb reason, well, guess what? That means they set you up. They falsely accused you. They violated your rights somehow to get that information. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay safe. Educate yourself on your rights and your freedom and actually what's going on. Because if you're burying your head in the sand, I ain't going to help you. If you're ignorant, I'm going to take care of me and my family before I take care of some ignorant people that are refusing to educate themselves. Have a good day.